Hi everyone, I'm Shweta Dikshit and welcome to Sudarshan World. Let's dive into today's top updates. We begin with day 81 of the conflict with Iran, where United States President Donald Trump has announced the postponement of a planned military strike. The president stated that he paused the operation following direct requests from the leaders of Qatar, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, noting that serious negotiations are now underway. Despite this pause, Trump warned that the U.S. military remains prepared for a large-scale assault should these talks fail. In response, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian emphasized that while Tehran has entered these dialogues with dignity and a commitment to the national rights, dialogue should never be mistaken for a surrender. Meanwhile, the situation in Lebanon remains critical. Despite a U.S.-brokered ceasefire extension, at least 7 people were reportedly killed on Monday as Israeli attacks continued to strike Lebanese territory. Moving to East Asia, Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to arrive in China this Tuesday, that is today, for his 25th meeting with President Xi Jinping. This visit, timed for the anniversary of the 2001 Sino-Russian treaty, marks a significant effort to deepen the strategic coordination between Moscow and Beijing. The two leaders are expected to focus on energy cooperation, trade and regional security, while also addressing the ongoing Ukraine conflict and global sanctions. In South Korea, the business world is reeling from a major controversy as the CEO of Starbucks Korea, Sun Jung-hoon, who has been dismissed. The firing follows a wave of public outrage and condemnation from the South Korean president over a marketing campaign titled Tank Day, which was seen as a deeply inappropriate reference to the bloody 1980 crackdown on pro-democracy protesters in Gwangju. In the United Kingdom, political tension is rising as Prime Minister Keir Starmer faces significant pressure from within the Labour Party to resign. Amidst this turmoil, Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham has announced an ambitious plan to return to Westminster by seeking a parliamentary seat in Ashton in Makerfield. His supporters believe Burnham, often called the King of the North, is the strongest candidate to lead the party before their annual conference this September. Finally, diplomatic relations between Croatia and Israel have hit a new low. Croatian President Zoran Milanovic has officially refused to approve Israel's new ambassador to Zagreb, citing the current policies of the Israeli government. Milanovic also accused the Israeli side of breaking an unwritten rule of diplomatic by publicly announcing the nominee before receiving formal consent. That is all for today. Stay connected with Sudarshan World for more news from around the globe.